James Wright Cars, and today's video is this 2016 on a 66 BMW 320 diesel M Sport automatic. It only has 12,900 miles from new. It's accompanied by a full BMW history, and it has over £3,000 worth of factory fitted extras on from new. Quite a sizable boot. There is no spare wheel. Of course, it has run flat tyres, and under there I believe there's a battery. There's first aid kit, the tools and the warning triangle. Paintwork down this side is lovely as well as the driver's side. It really is desperately unmarked and clean because it only has done 12,900 miles. Sun protection glazing, UNIX privacy glass. They also call this a shadow line trim, so it's high gloss all the way around the edges there. Looks quite smart in actual fact. And it's also accompanied by this high gloss black finish here and these aluminium strip finishes. Looking inside, you can see it's got this black Dakota leather, which is in first class condition, and in fact it still smells all leathery and fresh and new. But again, of course, it is quite a fresh car. Opening up on the driver's door, you can see we have electric rear and front windows, and also controls there for the door mirrors, as you might expect. Carpet sets and floor covers and everything, edge of the leather seats. And I'll press the button here to start the vehicle, and it'll jump into life. There's the mileage at 12,914. And running through into the middle of the car, there is the sound system. I'll turn the radio up, which is a lovely system. And if I go to menu, you can see the various different options, which does include navigation. This is the business nav, and there it is. And if we come back out of that and go into vehicle information and vehicle status, and we can go down to service requirements and service history. There's the service that's been done at 10,395 miles at in November 2018. It wouldn't harm it actually to have another one, so we will be doing another service before this vehicle leaves our possession. Looking further down, we have dual zone climate and also heated seats. It's not been a smoker's car. There's the automatic transmission selector, and of course you can change the various settings here for the gearbox, so it'll run in a whatever way you wish it to in terms of the ride comfort and the way it changes gears. There's this joystick controller here, and looking in the center armrest there's inputs there for the USB and auxiliary in. We have both remote keys here for it, and we have the registration document. It's been owned privately by the second owner from new. It's a two-owner vehicle, registered on the 26th of September 2016 as a BMW 320 diesel M Sport automatic. It's only £30 a year to tax currently. Now, looking further on beyond that, we have an MOT which is due in 12 months. We've just had it tested, and there's also an HPI report here showing the car to have been recorded as previously damaged, and it's recorded as a category S. Now, we didn't see it damaged, but we're led to believe that most of the parts that were used in putting this thing back together were in colour. So it has had some damage, but the repair standard is very high. Not only that, the car is priced accordingly, so it is thousands of pounds cheaper than you would ordinarily expect to find one of these cars for at this age and mileage. Beyond that, we can tell you it has a sports automatic transmission, the 19-inch alloy wheels, the seat heating for drivers and front passengers, that sun protection glass as I mentioned to you before, the full black panel display, whatever that is, and the colour is Alpine white non-metallic. So there it is. Let's go and have a little look and see what it's like to drive on the road. Underway, this is a nice thing in actual fact. I've got my body warmer on here. This thing's recording, it's doing 39.7 miles to the gallon. Now, I know for a fact this car, because I know the previous owner has been using it for a lot of local work. I would state that, in my opinion, that would go into the 50s to the gallon if driven properly on good quality fuel on a run. So it really is a cheap car to run, but what a nice thing it is. It feels so fresh and so new. It's got all the equipment you'd ever want in terms of Bluetooth music. It's got the satellite navigation, Bluetooth phone, of course, electric, everything you name it, and it's an extraordinarily smart car. But value for money, it certainly is. Come down. Let's go and have a little quick look at that engine. And there it is. That's that 2-litre twin power turbo unit. Now, of course, mated to that automatic gearbox, like brand new under there. It's extraordinarily clean, and certainly it doesn't look to see as it's ever had any action. I think the original damage was down that side, but you would never know. Now, you can get me on this telephone number running across the bottom of the screen here. We're also at james@jameswrightcars.co.uk. We can take a part exchange, so don't hesitate to ask. This is a very, very well priced car, and indeed these are so economical. They're £30 a year to tax. In terms of their emissions, I took one for an MOT the other day, and the recording equipment at the MOT station couldn't even see the car. It was all plugged in and everything revved up, but the emissions were so low, and that's modern diesel cars for you. They're extraordinarily good. Anyway, enough of me rabbiting on. Come down, see it and drive it. Let's see what you think of it. All that remains for me to do now is thank you very much for watching. are in very nice condition, and I'll press the button here to start the vehicle and it'll jump into life as one might expect. Looking internally, you can see there's the mileage at 12,914. Come on, let's have it. I can cut it together.
Yeah.
Let's shut this door, keep the noise out here. Greetings from James Wright Cars, and today's video is this 2016 on a 66 BMW 320 diesel M Sport automatic. This car's been done 16, oh it hasn't, bollocks. It's done 12,000. Go for a stop recording.